Absolutely insane and even heartbreaking footage coming out of Kentucky. Wait till you see what I'm going to show you in this video. Here's just a sneak peek. This drone footage shows Mayfield, and this part of Kentucky is flattened as a result of the most dangerous, most deadly, perhaps, tornado to ever hit the area. Before we get into the more insane footage that I've seen out there, first, some details. Kentucky's governor said Saturday that a monstrous tornado likely killed dozens of people in the state. They're talking about 70, 80, 90, maybe 100 people died in this event. And it's not just some little area of Kentucky like Mayfield. This went on for like 250 miles. It's widespread and devastating damage. The storms hit a candle factory in Kentucky, an Amazon facility in Illinois, and even a nursing home in Arkansas. So let's go through some of this footage. Now, this right here is an older gentleman who was sitting in his bus. He was in his school bus as the tornado hit. And watch as the school bus is flipped upside down. This is insane. It's amazing this guy survived. Holy cow. And as you can see, he's now on his cell phone. This guy is on his cell phone, and he proceeds to, on this video, call a whole bunch of people that he knows, and nobody either could help him or was willing to help him. This is how mighty and powerful this actual tornado was. Look at this. Tell me this isn't frightening. I mean, that's not straight out of Twister. That's worse than Twister. Have you ever been in a tornado? Let me know your experience in the comments below. Or if you were in Kentucky, Missouri, or any of the places impacted by this, let me know what your night was like last night. Or if you've heard any other stories from friends, tell me in the comments below. But that is just, I mean, that's some pretty wild stuff, and we're just getting started. Here's a woman who is trapped, waiting for rescue after the storm hit Kentucky, and it's a little bit dark, but you'll hear her.
I'm really scared. I'm trying to be cool, y'all, but I'm really scared because where I'm at, I'm like stuck underneath the wall, so like I'll be the last person to get out.
She's stuck underneath the wall. You can hear other people upset.
I should have went out because I didn't want my kids to see it. I'm so scared.
I'm so scared, she said.
But in other news, y'all see my hair? I got it platinum white.
I like that. In other news, y'all see my hair? I got a platinum white. She's finding the fun in a god-awful bad situation. She's okay, by the way. She did a couple big interviews this morning. Here we go. Slabs everywhere, says Chris Jackson. This is right off US 45. And yeah, it is down to the slabs. The home is gone. There is no more home. It's just the concrete slab that some of these homes were built on. And that right there, that looks like some end of this world kind of stuff that they've captured in these videos. Stay put, there's a whole lot more, including this. Here's another shot from Chris. This is a 500,000 gallon water tank, or at least it was before it was destroyed by this tornado. Just one of the many things in its path. Pretty extreme damage there. We continue with some more overhead shots. You see homes leveled, just absolute devastation across the board here. And in some of these shots, no homes seem to have been spared. This is a real mess for these folks, and some of these families are hurting, so certainly they're in my thoughts right now. This is in the center of Mayfield last night. You could see how much damage was done. Even then, you could see that there was not a single car that wasn't touched or home that wasn't destroyed, at least in some part, as a result of this. This is just cruising down the main strip in Mayfield. These folks are going to be rebuilding for a long time. just absolutely gobsmacking footage. And you got some rescue vehicles over there trying to help somebody out. This was quite a ways after the tornado went through, because it takes some time to be able to get out there and help these people. This is the tornado that hit the Amazon facility, and I'll show you what it did to that facility in just a moment. But this is it. It's sort of a little bit more loose at this point, but you'll see it coming together, and you can see the tornado having an impact on the ground as it rolls over this Amazon facility. Now, as little of a force as this looks like right here, trust me, it was significant, and it did a boatload of damage. Just take a look for yourself as you fly over that Amazon facility. It is gutted, and several of the Amazon employees did die as a result of this. I mean, look, these are the Amazon vehicles outside in the parking lot. They've been smashed into one another. From this overhead view, you can see the facility itself, which is, as all Amazon warehouses are, a massive warehouse facility, but it's been leveled. Look at this. It's just the bones of the structure that remain left here as these folks try to work through to see if there's anybody left. Are there any survivors that they can help out here? Very, very frightening stuff. Let's see what else we have, because there is so much here to see. Here's another great overhead shot. Man, that is something else to behold. Sorry about that. That is something else to behold there. And what I want to do is continue by showing you this right here. This is pretty amazing as well. That's not a movie. That is not from a movie. But it sure as hell looks like it, doesn't it? Wow. What do you do? Get in your car and just haul ass, I guess? Wow, every time that light flashes on, you know, every time that light kicks in and you get to see the absolute power of the storm, you realize just how big this thing is. It is something else right there. You see that? Whenever you see that light flash on like that, that's when you see the power of the storm. A couple more real quick. This was a television station that was broadcasting through the tornadoes, and they could hear their door slapping around.
This camera shaking quite a bit from these storms.
One of their weather
right
cams.
Now, this is our AAA Systems camera.
Okay, lights are going out here on the west side of Bowling Green. There are power outages.
You could even hear the door.
That dark spot over there towards the right of your screen.
Yeah, I know it's really light right now, but in the background, that's the back door of the TV station trying to rip open.
It's getting darker, and the power is going out in those locations. Keeping a very close eye on that. Not seeing any funnel from the lightning strikes yet, but this is one area I'm concerned with. I saw something just before I took it on the air, and notice how dark the sky is.
Yeah, man, it's a mean sky.
Yeah, we just heard the back door of Here Our Studios banging around quite a bit like I hadn't heard it in a long time. Some power going out here on the west side of Bowling Green.
Incredibly scary night for not just Kentucky, but for 250 miles. This is Bill Cairns. This could be one of the largest single tornado tracks ever recorded, but it could take days or weeks before 250 miles of damage surveys are finished. And you could see the extreme weather went for quite a ways here across multiple states. And here is the governor of Kentucky, Andy Beshear, talking about what they're dealing with after this storm.
Pretty sure that we would lose over 50 Kentuckians. I'm now certain that that number is north of 70. It may, in fact, end up exceeding 100 before the day is done. The damage is even worse now that we have first light. A couple places have been hit incredibly hard. Certainly Mayfield here in Grace County, but everywhere along the line of this tornado that touched down and stayed down for 227 miles, over 200 in Kentucky.
Think about that. A tornado usually hits the ground and goes for, 30, 40 miles maybe. And this went for 200 plus miles and did damage all along the way. I'll leave you with this, some pretty stunning drone footage. as we consider the scope of this, with maybe as many as 100 or more people dead. Again, if you're in Kentucky or an area impacted by this, let me know how you're doing in the comments below, because this is pretty extreme stuff. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me your thoughts on what you feel for these folks who have, some of them, lost absolutely everything. Take just a moment, if you don't mind, if you're on Facebook.com/TheNewsJunkie, and hit that follow button, or you'll see on this post where you can click the link and follow the page so you get videos like this all the time when something goes viral in the news. Over on YouTube.com/TheNewsJunkie, hit subscribe or follow along over there. And to my supporters on both platforms, you're greatly appreciated. Thank you for helping me make videos just like this. Share this with a friend if you think they're going to enjoy this, or if they need to see this. Maybe you used to live in Kentucky. Tag somebody below, and I look forward to seeing your comments. Thank you for watching. I appreciate all your comments. Well, I mean, maybe I'm saying that too far ahead. I appreciate most of your comments, and we'll talk to you again real soon.